Okay.
And we're live.
Right in the rectum.
Rectum? Damn near drove him off a cliff.
It's technically called an RV. I don't know. The energy's going to be weird tonight, everyone.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everyone, we're live.
Hey, what is that extra logo down there?
Oh, that's for Mike.
What is that?
What is it?
Grinder or something?
Well, he's getting that Festal grinder.
Came in today. That thing's nice.
That's the new Festal grinder logo.
Okay.
They're going to love it.
Speaking of loving it, I love my cup. Yeah, look at the three of us. Mike with his extra tight package on here. Very nice.
Can you get a close-up on that?
No, this is a kid's show. Or not made for kids, as YouTube would put it.
Something like that.
This is a kid's show. It's not made for kids. There we go. Oh, man. Hi.
Guys,
welcome to the
all
podcast.
Super medium energy. Like,
It's
I took
we
a
may need
dud
to
nap.
just cancel it.
And I woke up about an hour and a half ago. So
awesome.
I'm still like waking up. So
You know what, Daniel?
Thinking
You're
about,
right.
like-
I need to show off my cup more.
Yeah.
I use them. We use them regularly, almost every night for our nightly coffee.
What is a flula? Or who is a flula? Pete is the flula of woodworking?
I don't
You know what? That's got to be a Swedish thing. We don't have that in America.
Whatever, dog. Whatever,
Pete
dog.
is the flula of woodworking. I don't get it.
If that's a bad
Flula
word,
is the
I'll send it to
Elvis of woodworking in
you. Yugoslavia.
Flula is the Anne Frank of woodworking in Sweden.
Is it still too soon for Anne Frank?
I don't know.
jokes?
But
I don't know.
she only used hand tools because she had
What's
to be really
the,
quiet.
What's the statute of limitations on that?
I don't know.
On the Anne Frank jokes.
Flula
not
German?
good.
Uh,
Well, this
in
is
good
weird.
taste.
We don't have a guest.
we don't.
This is like the first
Nice.
week in 15 weeks we haven't had a guest.
It's nice. Did I ever tell you guys the joke about the epileptic cornhusker?
No.
Please tell everyone else.
Oh,
Shucks and Fits.
yes, I did. That's right. That's what the episode was.
It was a podcast episode.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love that joke. I don't know why that came to my head.
Well, I'm not a cornhusker and I'm not epileptic. Epileptic?
Epileptic.
Well,
Here it is.
he's about to have a seizure, though. And silence.
Hey, guys.
I love it.
Gals, everyone, welcome in.
You know, I got to stand up. Solo energy.
I am just not feeling doing this tonight, but you know what? I'm gonna wrangle in all my energy, make it happen. It's gonna
What's he
be so dumb. I don't know. He's raising up his desk.
I got my Casey Reeves shirt on.
My watch told me to stand up earlier.
Thanks,
That's
Daniel.
new.
Daniel,
Not
you
used
will
to
know that
that.
they get used at least 4 times a week. For our
Yeah, I use my cup all the time.
Yeah.
I don't share it enough. You're right. I'm sorry, Daniel.
I use mine all the time.
Why would I
got the
not use
COVID?
the bow tie king?
Who got the vid?
P&W Farmhouse Design Co. I believe P&W stands for Pacific Northwest, if I know my...
Yeah, but I think
Acronyms.
she was in Vegas, so
Oh.
Oh, yeah, she was
there's
wanting
your
to do the
problem.
Maker
There's your
Meetup
problem.
in Vegas. I am 100% in for a Vegas Maker Meetup. That would be amazing.
See, she asked me too, and I'm like, she asked everyone, and I was like, I don't know. Like, there's
I
nothing
got some
pulling me
weird
to
drunk
Vegas.
text or video.
I think it was a video on
DM
IG, and they tagged
from
she
her, and I
tagged
was
us,
like,
yeah.
"This is weird."
It was a
I was
video
like,
DM.
I'm down for a meetup. I don't care for like I don't need it to be in Vegas, but I'm down. I'll,
But Vegas is so easy for get-togethers because everything's like connected with hotels and stuff. That's the thing. Like you don't need to go gambling. You just go to Vegas and everything's so close together. There's a bunch of food. You can walk to everything so quickly. I mean, you can even stay out in Henderson and it's cheap.
You could say the
Like-
same thing about Omaha. Just saying.
but here Vegas does
There's
have
no
one thing
food.
going for it, which
Please.
is the flights get subsidized and they're hella cheap to get out there too.
There's a Casey's Pizza
Flights-
within 5 minutes of here.
Great. Their flights are super cheap out
Yeah.
there because of everything's like.
Well, yeah, because basically the casinos help with the prices, encourage people to fly out. But yeah, no, I mean, I'd be down. Honestly, I can't even like
I
fathom
really
the
don't care.
next trip.
I like going places. So.
Yeah. I gotta like figure
Yeah,
out what
I'm
my
not-
next trip is.
We haven't had this conversation, but like, Maker Camp is such a cool experience. But man, I'm really having a hard time dropping $2,000 on what is really a shitty location, to be honest. Like, it's
Is it
really
going to be
gross there.
$2,000?
I mean,
Well,
flights and then everything
flights,
else involved. It's
We'll
gonna
need
be
to pitch in
it's just
for a
kind of-
room if we do stay up
It's just
there.
kind of like I'm having a hard time like wrapping my head around the cost of that location.
Oh, it's a good thing I
so
talked
bad.
Nick Brim into it. He's all about
It's
it.
funny.
He's bugging,
If we
he's
can
bugging
prank
me
Nick
about it like
Brim
every
into
week.
No,
He's ready to go.
It's a lot of fun, but it's an expensive trip. Yeah, for sure.
It's not that it's expensive. It's just that it's a bad look. Like the location sucks.
That's
Like,
why it's expensive.
dirty.
Like everyone flying out needs to get like picked up by a friend or rent a car and then drive
yeah,
2.5 hours.
You have to lease
Yeah.
a Lexus. Is the only way to get out there. No,
Yeah.
it's all these makeups are awesome. They're so great. But
No, you're right though. Like it's nice that it's off the beaten path, but it's also it kind of sucks that it's off the beaten path. But you know what? You don't pay for a ticket to the thing. You pay for in other ways, like the cockroaches.
sodomy.
Yeah, or yeah, that's the one. Saddami. Saddami. I should probably replace that icon that I removed.
Michael Jackson.
No.
He was an icon.
He
So he
was.
said sodomy, so I think he's going to put back up the space hay icon.
No,
the
no.
Grindr one? Oh.
I accidentally deleted Instagram, and when I was adding the Grinder one,
How much time in your day would you have if you accidentally deleted Instagram for real?
Wait, is that really the
least 7
Grinder
hours.
logo?
that is the Grinder logo. Yeah.
I was totally joking.
Yeah. No. And it's mainly because Mike kept talking about his Grinder, and for some reason his phone keeps autocorrecting to Grinder with the DR at
So
the end.
weird.
It's so
Why
weird.
it does that?
Weird. How weird.
So weird, guys. I don't get it.
Oh, appreciate that accent. That's not an inclusive accent.
Not an inclusive accent.
So
Yeah.
how was your trip, Dan? You can tell us in here and in the show.
Yes,
was
tell us
fine.
twice.
The
I saw you
trip
swinging.
itself
You didn't
was
use that. Go ahead. Sorry.
The trip itself was fine. It was great.
What?
I enjoyed
Right.
it until the end.
The
That
incident.
was
The incident?
The poop incident. You didn't use that filter nearly enough, in my opinion.
Wait. I
Oh
need you
man,
to-
that could have been a great viral opportunity.
God,
what a bonehead.
I'm gonna fall off.
that clip with the few good men.
So good.
So
You can't handle the truth.
when the trip is done, when you're done in your travel trailer or your RV or whatever, you got to dump out the waste, right? Because everybody uses the toilet. I have a hard and fast rule of no pooping in the camper, though.
I mean,
And thankfully,
Really?
everybody listens
That must
to
not
it.
be
So it
fun.
was just pee water.
so where did they? Wait.
How'd you get poop on you?
How-
What was there
Wait.
something
So
else
where do you?
involved?
No.
I never
before we
said
get to
poop
that
water.
point-
You said poop water.
Hold on. Let me pull up the audio now.
So wait. If you can't poop and you guys camp for multiple days, where do you poop?
Well, campgrounds usually have bathrooms that you can use. And I try to get a spot next to a bathroom. So it's not a far walk.
That's. I
We're
feel like
roughing it.
that's. I feel like that's not an ideal spot to be near a bathroom, but okay.
I mean, we're not
You
like
said
right
fecal
next.
matter. That's poop.
Fecal matter.
Okay,
is
I'm
Fecal
sorry.
matter.
He does have you there.
You planted the seed of fecal matter.
Oh
You
god, I made
planted
the.
fecal
Jesus,
Icon
that's a
massive.
huge logo.
That was by accident.
What happened?
A lot of fecal
Instagram.
matter on the screen.
There it is.
See.
So,
It still
back to my
has-
story.
Boop, there it is.
The exit pipe, the drain pipe, it has a
The
pressure
bunghole.
cap. It has a pressure cap and two valves. One for the black tank, which is
doesn't.
the poop water and the pee water, and one for the gray tank, which is the used water for like from the sinks and stuff.
For
And
washing
they
off
have
your
their
butt
own.
with a bidet.
They have their own valves, and for some reason I didn't have them shut, and I didn't realize they were open. So as soon as I pop that pressure cap, and when you open the pressure cap, I have to be crouched down by the pipe because you got to put a lot of force into it. And speaking of force, when I popped that pressure cap, it all came like right at me. Yeah, so I was wearing.
You have a catcher's mitt?
I wish I would have.
little deflection.
I wish you were shooting a little like DIY video and that happened.
I really
Then
wish
you
I
open up the poop chute.
That's exactly what probably happened. I was screaming like a bitch.
That was 100% a missed opportunity. You would have broken the internet with that.
I was.
You should
walked
fill that
up-
thing with Hershey's and milk, dude, and just have it
I
just
was-
dumping all over your like, and you can't get up because it's so slippery, and you're like just trying to.
Have you seen that movie RV with Robin Williams?
No.
No.
Oh God, there's a scene in that where he's dumping the RV like that for the first time, and it's hilarious.
No, here's what you need to do.
You-
You need to do like a full acted out dramatization or whatever of it. Like when they do those like shows
None of these
about
events actually happened.
yeah, like
This is just a
how it actually
dramatization.
happened. But like it's a paid actor and stuff, and like it's like a chiseled dude, and then like when it's like oh spring, and an up close shot,
Everyone's name has been replaced
You
with
just-
John Grubb.
You have a bunch
for
of
this
like
dramatization.
Hershey kisses all over you to represent the other stuff.
Snickers,
Snickers,
veiny
just-
Snickers,
just one Snicker.
Yeah,
cover.
Pull it out of your pocket.
yeah. I literally got AWP'd on.
Oh, wearing a shirt.
So yeah, the trip was great until the very
show
end.
won't get
I
better than
walked up to the front of the truck, opened the door, and Kayla's like, "What the hell happened to you?" I'm like, "You don't want
I
to know."
thought Caleb burped.
No, I don't know what that was.
That was me. Oh God. That's gross.
Shitter's
John Grubb.
full.
Yeah, that video would have killed in Germany, dude.
Oh man, they love that stuff.
Yeah, they love that stuff. Like I have like a lunchbox now. I've learned so when we have the podcast, I'll
Oh,
just have.
Subaru ambassador.
Oh yeah. I'll just says Subaru.
Throwing
No
that
Don't
back
forget.
again, huh? Never forget.
I got my Athletic Brewing boys.
Wouldn't be my first experience with poop and being on video, said John Grubb. This is going to be a very poopy episode, I think.
Two Johns, one Grub.
Ooh.
No, not great. It's not great.
Yep.
Oh, Pete, you got a cat?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What's up, dude?
Look at Paco.
Where's Paco?
Oh, that's not Paco. Never mind. That's a bowl holding up the 100th anniversary. Or 100th
I don't know where to put it. I love the sign, but I got nowhere to put it. There's
I
nowhere
thought
to
that
put
was
it
Paco
where it'll
Lake.
be on camera. I don't know what to
You do
do.
live with it in your shop.
Yeah. I mean that's not a
can
bad
do better,
spot
John.
for it.
I want it to be on camera when we do the podcast. See, because I'm very proud of it.
You mean you keep forgetting it's back there until every time you turn on a camera for the podcast the following Thursday?
No, I know it's there. Paco knocks it down like every other day, and I'm like, damn it, cat.
Paco go Naco.
Hi, John. Not Grub, the other John you look behind. Hey, look, we both have a black tail wagon in the background.
No.
How exciting. This is so exciting.
Oh, this is
What
a
do we
good
got?
song. Forgot about this
Questions? I
song.
don't know. We have a million old questions. That's for sure.
Yeah, we should have a
Apparently-
huge backlog of questions and reviews.
Apparently, my cat's meow has.
This whole
Someone's
episode is
dog
going to
searching
be
through the house.
reviews and questions only. No, what's on our bench?
Yeah, do we have. So I know we got one new question from Thomas.
There's questions for sure.
Saint,
I'll delete the ones that are
George's?
specific for
all the guests that we didn't ask.
all the guests. Yeah, the ones. We'll just go through these ones that are in here. True. I think we've listened to a few of these.
At least a few. Okay, so okay, minimize this. Minimize that.
Max,
Max,
go get me a beer.
go get him a beer.
Go get me a beer, Max.
Let me pop out this chat. I want to see what you guys are saying. I don't know why I'm not reading it. Bye, Banks. What's going on? Enter Sandman.
Who has pissed in a 5-gallon bucket of sawdust or a bottle in their shop? Not me,
Not me.
weirdo.
Attached.
I just go outside, pee outside.
Well, you know, I go
Like an
inside.
adult. What the heck?
I do love pissing all over my property though. That is like a highlight. I
I walk out behind my shop.
You just walk
I
out,
have my same tree.
helicopter dong in
Helicopter? Helidonctor?
Helidoctor.
Helidonctor.
Yeah.
There's a show title.
I gotta mark the property so the bears don't come around. Clearly, I haven't been pissing enough.
You're
on my
not doing a
property.
good job,
I know,
apparently.
Clearly not doing it enough.
Or he's got very masculine bear pee coming out of his body, and he's attracting bears. I hear that Polish guy's pee attracts bears. It's a Ron Burgundy
Yep,
joke.
that's a subtle
Their
enough.
periods attract bears.
That's a subtle enough lie to be possibly true.
Yeah, it's like almost like it's
I will tell you
racist, but
this:
it's
now
like,
that I know that there are bears
why?
going through your property, now that I know there are bears are going through your property, I'm not going to be falling asleep in your backyard anymore next to the fire pit.
They don't like bother people though. They run away from things.
They almost never.
They almost never rape.
They mostly spend their days at the bear den.
You were going to say rape.
Rate, like as in like what's our rate? Like hourly.
Yeah, they're big into rotten
Yeah.
tomatoes. They're power users. Everyone knows that about bears.
power users. Power something.
Power tops. Power bears.
Power.
I'm so,
Polydongers.
Heladongers.
Helidonctor.
Helidonger.
Heladonger.
So I got 7 more door commissions today.
7?
7.
I'm sorry.
1 commission
Wow.
for 7 doors.
I'm sorry. What?
Same outfit?
Yeah.
Weren't you just saying? Oh, this wasn't just. This was on last Saturday. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
Money. It's hard to say no. I'm gonna go have a conversation with another local woodworker tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about possibly doing some
Sex?
subcontracting with me. Yeah, and bear sex.
Does it rhyme with brick?
Hella
Liz?
doctoring.
Unsolicited bear sex?
No, it rhymes with
Schmerin?
mill big neth.
Oh, you did go that route.
Oh,
yeah.
big Neff.
Bill Bick Beth.
Big Beth. No relation.
No relation. No English.
Yeah, what happened to no more client work, Dan? Jake Miller wants to know.
Oh, if you subcontract that out and take 10% off the top, make the money.
Make it the nice.
Yeah. We're gonna see what happens.
Pete, did you know that Brusso is like in Clifton? The hinge
The
company?
hardware?
What?
The fancy brass hinge
I
company?
just had to
Russo
order a
Hardware's
bunch
in
of brass
Clifton?
hinges. I just had to order a bunch of hardware from them and like
At least their
55 sets of
warehouses
hinges. And,
Their warehouses where
yeah,
they
that was-
ship out of.
That was a lot of money. These side rail hinges for a set of 2 is $40. I just ordered 55 sets.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
Wow, yeah, they're in their main thing's in Belleville, New Jersey. No way.
Oh, I thought it said Clifton.
Well,
Where did I get that
maybe their
from?
warehouse is in Clifton. Belleville's not too far away.
Yeah,
from
I think it's shipped from Clifton.
Wow, who could have
Or
predicted that?
Bellevue, New Jersey.
Wow,
Sun
wow,
in
wee,
Dan's
wow.
eyes.
Yeah, they don't sponsor.
Dan, I'm not trying to like tempt you right now, but
Yeah.
there's 14 acres in South Grass Valley with power and water for sale for $160,000. I see you guys could park the RV there and start building right now.
Travel trailer. Let's get this
Start
right.
building.
Sorry, my bad. we do no recreation in that vehicle. We travel only in that vehicle. That is a travel trailer. hey, Kayla! No recreation. I'm gonna clean up the poop chute.
Max, sit. You do not run around. No ball. You sit. Yeah, you and Daniel Langley
Okay,
could be
where
neighbors.
is
You
this
could live
Grass
by Daniel
Valley?
Langley. It's like 40 minutes north of me, maybe 50 minutes north of me.
Yeah.
Oh, California. though.
Daniel Langley's in Grass Valley. Yeah, California. It's a tough sell. 14 acres for 160,000 though. That's a good start, man. You could slap a house on that thing for 300,000, 200,000.
Why is it
Yeah.
so damn cheap?
No, because it's South Grass. There's not a lot out there. It's just It's the hill. It's hill folk.
Hill folk.
Oh, great. I get
It's
enough
like,
of that around here.
Well, then you'd be comfortable. There probably is a Casey's out there. That's how deep it is.
If there's not a Casey's, I'm not moving out there.
Well, I tried. Yeah, it's probably a weed.
Or start a weed farm.
She never
That's
will.
not a bad idea.
She's gone, John. They're out swimming on my birthday. And I'm here doing a podcast.
Langley confirmed no Casey's.
Daniel, you're not
Can't
playing
do
the
it.
game right, dude.
Well,
Can't
that
do
is
it.
actually
You tell them there was a Casey's and it shuts down as soon as they close.
speaking of Casey's.
Oh,
and
dude, they
dumpster
just closed that
fires,
Casey's.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's Mike's
Oh, yeah, happy birthday.
36th birthday?
7th.
38th.
8th, really?
38th.
38th birthday.
I keep thinking you're closer to me. Eighth. But
One day closer to death. Happy birthday.
I mean, that's
Glad you're
technically
still
true of
alive.
every day. I mean, if anything, he got a couple years back with all
For
those
sure, I
enemas.
got multiple years back. Yeah, they blew me
With
out. It was,
all
like
those
Dan's,
enemas.
it was like Dan's RV. I mean, travel trailer when they were done with me
Yeah.
down there, you know?
The doctor was like, Kayla. Well,
Some dude by me is selling a brand new Laguna JX6 joiner and a 1412, both of them for $1,700 right now. I might just go buy those. That is so cheap.
the JX the 6
That's
inch?
a
Do you need those?
6-inch joiner. No, I don't need it. I'll turn around and sell it.
Yeah, not too bad.
I'll slap a Daniel Dunlap sticker on there and up the price 30%.
Honestly, I keep staring at that Laguna spindle sander that's sitting underneath my my desk in the shop, and I'm like, do I really need it? Because I have
Sell it if you don't use it.
I might just. I really want that Capex. Just because I just want it.
Yeah, I don't use that spindle sander.
Oh, the
very
JX6 is 2K by itself. Ooh, yo.
Yeah, the JX6 is not
You
cheap.
should take that off his hands and just sell it locally.
I
Give it back
may,
to
I
the
mean-
community, Mike, by selling
There you
it
go.
at
Good.
just below retail. Free shipping.
I'd probably just grab it.
Free shipping.
See.
Free local pickup at
Like how Pete.
Mike's place.
This is a really good price, and it's not far at all.
Would you find that
It's like
marketplace?
An hour drive. Yeah, it's just on Marketplace. I'm looking for houses for Dan on Marketplace.
Awesome.
Actually, I'm looking for a quad right now. I'm tired of like loading trash cans into my truck to take them a half a mile to the road. I want to just tow them behind my quad.
Get those. Get one of those. Like, what are they called? 4x4s, Raptors, whatever. I don't know, each company's got their own name for it.
Side by side.
Side by
Yeah, I
side.
don't-
Yeah.
We were thinking about a side by side, but there's not enough property here to like make that make sense. A quad would be a little better because I can use it to pull stuff around, and
But side by
I
side
get a
will
little trailer
pull
for it.
pretty well too. That thing's got
it'll
a lot
pull,
of-
but they're really more for like moving fast.
Oh really?
so- Yeah.
Fair. All right, fine.
They're just like
I
they're
just
more
want a
like
side by
for-
side to ride at your house. Damn it.
A quad is you can ride. I got dirt bikes.
I know, but I want to ride next to you.
Just
side by
just tell
side, if you will.
Pete that it has a. You got to change the gears and it has a clutch. You won't want to ride. You won't want to.
Yeah.
I still want to try it.
They're fun. My dad got a couple out in Montana, and man, we went like there's no one has fences out there. It's like by you, Dan. What the heck was that?
Yeah.
Oh, Dan's got a
What?
laser pin. There's like no fences out there, and we like just hopped on. That thing was going like we were going like 55
Oh,
miles
in
an hour
Montana?
like, through the boonies in Montana. My dad's side by side. He has one of those Raptors. It's
Oh, hey.
pretty dope. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm getting really excited for this new building.
When is all
It's gonna be a
that
huge game
starting?
changer. So I'll probably have all the grading done this weekend. Not probably, I will. My buddy who's doing the slab, he's running behind. He had one of his main guys get COVID, so they're behind a little bit right now. So
Gross.
yeah, he kissed a toad or something. But they're running behind on that. So it was supposed to be like next week was supposed to be the concrete, but it looks like it's going to be more like the week after that. So once that's in, the concrete's got to sit for a little while and cure before they can throw the building on there. So
How deep's it gonna be? How thick is it going to be?
The overall, it's going to be a 4-inch thick slab, pretty standard, but it's going to have 12 by 12 footings around it. So
it's got to
one
sit for
spot-
probably like 7 days to a week and a half. Yeah.
I think it's going to be at least 7 days. I think it's more like 2 weeks. So
Okay.
before they can, I think it's more like 2 weeks before they can sink bolts into it. So
I gotcha.
there's the back corner where I'm taking out this little tree. There's going to have to be a bigger footing because it's just a little lower there. But once that'll be the only spot where it needs a bigger footing. The rest will be 12 by 12, and then I'll have rebar and blah blah blah. But that metal building's gonna be cool. Then I got to get insulation up. Yeah, it is busy.
Man, so much energy.
I know. Much energy.
Max,
Such
where's
wow.
that beer? Damn it.
Come on, dude.
Favorite meal to get at Sonic?
Never been there.
I hate Sonic. Hate.
The hedgehog, or
They have them all over out here now.
Sonic the drive-in,
Sonic the
drive-through,
drive-in.
fast food place. Not the video game guy.
that guy's fine.
I haven't played that game in years.
Like you had me checking Marketplace because I haven't looked on there in a while.
Oh, I'm glad we're checking Marketplace.
I check it pretty regularly because I'm
content.
looking for. I need a new big chainsaw. My big chainsaw is dead, and I cannot get
What
parts
happened?
anymore for it. It's that thing. My dad got that chainsaw when I was like 8, so it's 30 years old. He gave it to me, and it would push it. The heck?
What the hell was that?
Oh, I think
Is there a bomb incoming?
Mike
I
lost
pinged my
himself.
phone on accident. Sorry about that, guys. No, I was cutting down this big, huge tree on the property, and like the carburetor like rattled apart, and the part that was holding everything together was just completely shot. It had bent and warped. It was shot, and they just don't make the parts anymore because that company That company doesn't exist. They haven't existed in like 15 years. So.
Speaking of pulling a tree out of your property, did you pull that stump out of your
Hold on a
sawdust?
Hold on a second. 1 second here. Hello?
Hopefully everything's okay. Were you gonna ask him about pulling out a stump out of his property?
You know, I just figured he pulled out of Vic from the stump shop or something. I don't know.
That was a good joke.
It's a pretty good joke. He looks very concerned. Should we make jokes or?
Oh, this is the time to do it. Yeah, he's fine. He's still sitting. He's not doing one of these and then running off. So I think we're okay.
Slowly standing up.
So, with the headphones coming off,
What? You mean the vagina is still there?
they found
I
it.
thought we got rid of it.
They found a clitoris. It's real.
This is gonna be like a terrible phone call or something.
It's fine.
Sorry about that.
Oh, everything good? Did they find it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was in my pants. So
The vagina.
That
We
explains
knew
a
it.
lot.
Yeah, that explains.
We were talking about finding
no,
the
that
clitoris.
stump.
I'm glad it was in your pants.
I don't know if you remember, but remember behind my shop, they had the 3 gross buildings that I tore out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, behind that, there was like a coastal pine that they'd planted a long time ago, and they don't do well here. I don't know why I got a bunch of them on my property. They're all coming out because they're all sick. But this one was a big one.
Those are those trees that were like really sappy, right?
Yes, yeah.
We're just, like,
they're
dripping
all
with
dying. Yeah, they're all dying because
Okay.
there's not enough moisture. It needs like moisture all year for them to do well.
I don't know
pull
anything
moisture
about
from the
wood
air.
or trees.
Right.
No, me neither.
We know. You're more of a travel trailer guy.
All I know is it moves.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was the stump back there. I'm putting a little driveway in because the new building is gonna have a 10x10 roll-up door. So I can pull the tractor in there or put slabs right up into there. Because the new slab flattening machine, I'd have to draw it out, but basically, if you're looking at it, there's going to be like a 10x10 roll-up door, and then if you look right in, just to the left of that will be the new slab flattening machine. So we can stack slabs next to that for processing, and then on the other side of that is going to be all the plywood stacks. Because the big slab flattener and the short CNC or the current CNC is going to be right across from each other, and that'll cover that span. They'll have about 4 feet between them, and the new big CNC is going to go next to that, across from the plywood stacks. Anyway, I've got it all drawn up.
Stacks
it's gonna be
on stacks.
Good lit.
One would
so.
say, yeah. Yeah, Dan, you're right.
But I'm smoothing out a little driveway spot there so we can easily get the tractor there. And so when my deliveries come, they can just kind of pull up, the wraparound driveway around my property.
Yeah.
That goes around the back of the shop. Mm-hmm. They can pull up there and then we can just pick it with the tractor off the trucks. So anyway.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Swedish Nut said you were getting the results of your STD test.
Everything came back positive. I think that's good. I'm not
Which
sure.
is good.
Right. Positive. It's good. Yeah. Oh, anyway. Make those trees into pallets. There's a good idea.
That's like that
right.
that TikTok that's like, I don't know what HD is, but doctor called said I got 80 of them bitches. ADHD.
All right, I'm gonna go get another Bud Light. I'll be right back.
Oh, Bud Light.
Sponsored by Bud Light.
No.
Is the Super Bowl on?
I ruined it.
Is men's skating on? I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Do they sponsor that kind of stuff?
Who even knows, man?
Oh. Up next,
No one.
Michelle Kwan.
It's a trade secret.
Sponsored by
Jaquan?
Michelle Kwan.
Oh,
Like a famous figure skater, I think. I don't know.
I don't like this.
I don't follow a lot of TikToks. I'm having a darnest time trying to find, like pass through, like when you're trying to run wires through the wall, get little outlet covers basically to run through it. They're remarkably hard to find if you already have a box in the wall. Like you could only pretty much get these things like with you have to install their insert into it. It can't be they call it a work box for whatever reason. But
why are you talking about inserts when I'm not here?
Because I'm trying to clean up the cable management in some spots in the house where it's running through the wall, but like basically it's an open outlet right now.
Hey, do we have questions to pre-listen to?
Oh, might.
There's a lot of them.
There was one from Tama, and we have a couple on the back burner. Let's see how we're looking at those.
Well, I mean, if we already listened to the back burner ones, we don't have to listen to them again, do we?
There's a new one from Toma, I think. Let me open up the sound.
Our French connection.
French connection.
Let
me bring that in. Question and surprise for Mike. Oh,
okay.
There we go. Oh,
hello.
Nobody's listen to this.
No,
I've
pre-licensed
for Mike.
Let me bring it in. Hold
He's
on.
gonna be all like, "Hello, it's Toma."
Turns out Toma's a murderer, and he's right outside your house.
Toma. Are we there yet?
You talking to me?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if we're waiting for you or not.
We're not.
I'm just listening to my
I've got
boy.
no questions ready.
So Dan,
let's see if
when's
this
the
Michael...
next wedding you're shooting?
I'm not.
Well, okay. I'm just making sure.
Zero weddings.
Because you've been known to be a liar in the past. Like, never doing another door. Just want to double check.
No, it's the same client that.
What prompted you to say yes to that, Dan?
Money?
It's the same client that I'm doing money, first of all.
That's fine. That's a great answer.
But it's the same client that I'm doing the giant oak door for, which, by the way, they still haven't poured the goddamn porch for that. This is the slowest moving house I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
There's
not supposed
still
to move.
nothing on the inside of it.
Wait a second. They haven't poured what?
The concrete for the front porch
Landing?
stoop thing. Yeah, the landing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have called it a porch stoop.
I don't know what.
Knots Landing.
It's a porch stoop.
And then I'm doing the pocket doors for that house. Those oversized pocket doors, the 6 foot by 10 foots. And then they want 7 other interior doors made.
Oh man, interior
and
doors.
I was like, all right.
Those are the best.
But they're custom as well. I mean, they're going to be
For sure. They're still going to be great.
9.5 feet tall by 36.
That's great.
Some of them are pocket doors. Some of them are regular doors.
Do they want solid wood on all of them, or?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any frame or just straight, like basically vertical?
Yeah,
tabletops?
I'm going to be doing just vertical tabletops. Yeah. But I'm also going to be doing the door jambs and everything. The wife was like, are you going to make the door jams? I'm like, yeah, these are going to be custom doors, so good luck finding door jams for them. So yeah, I'll be making the door jams.
It's 3 pieces of wood. You got this.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Daniel Dunlap door jams.
DDDJs.
But I
I
haven't.
don't know what they are. You
Got a
can't.
nice DJ
They're
from
absolutely. I'm like 95% sure they're going to hire me because they already hired me to do like 2 of their other doors.
But I'm
going to give them a pretty ridiculous price, so we'll see. It's not like 100%
do it.
confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks,
throw
Lee.
that number out there that's bonkers, dude. Because if you don't get it, you get what you want. If you do get it, you get what you want. If somehow you do and don't get it, it's very confusing. No one knows how that works.
I think the universe explodes.
All right,
Time
I'm gonna
stands
play
still.
This is from Adam Barnett. This one is very short, so I think it's terrible, but let's see.
Hey guys, Adam here from Barnett Custom Woodworks. So this week my question is for Eric.
That's weird.
Eric,
Nope.
Oh,
If
this is
I
an Eric
start
question.
using-
Stop. He says some
No, let's
very-
play it anyway, and we'll ask
this
Eric,
one's
and we'll
from-
just sit and wait.
I'll text him. Let's be like, hey, we got this question. We never addressed this. This is from Kimani. It's old.
Hey guys, you did such an awesome job of answering my question last week. I'm back with another one. So I'll give you the setup for this question just so it helps you answer it. I was listening to the radio a couple of days ago, and there was a guy from New Jersey who was working in LA, and he said he was commenting on a thread and basically said, what's something that you think is overrated? And he goes, In-N-Out Burger, which apparently caused a massive uproar. Somebody in the room said, well, New Jersey pizza is overrated, and that just caused the whole thing. So it got me to thinking, what is something that's probably super popular, either a tool or something in the making field that...
Okay. That's weird.
Just cut off, huh?
Not sure why that cut off. Hold on a second. Let me see what's going on here.
Basically, he wants to know
Sorry about
what's really overrated in the woodworking world. Yeah.
Okay, let me try to restart it where it was.
That's actually a good question.
Hey
I didn't
guys,
like it.
You did
No, I'm
such
joking.
an
It is a good
awesome
question.
job.
I
of
can't
answering
move
my
it
question
forward to a
last
specific
week.
spot.
I'm back with another one. So
Do we need to listen to the whole thing? We know what the question is, right?
We get it.
Come on, that was the
Yeah,
only
let me
part. This
edit-
isn't like a 3-parter, right? Just let us know in the chat. He's in there. All right, next.
This is from Mike Lydon, Lido's Workshop. We listened to this already, but refresh.
Remind
What's
me.
up, guys? Mike from Lido's Woodshop. I'm going to throw out the CNC questions. So, starting out, your XY is at such a plane. You CNC your first cut, second cut. That XY plane that you initially surfaced off is no longer there. It's now pocketed out. How do you account for that with your next tool change? I don't know if that makes any sense, but...
It does.
Ah.
Mike has the answer.
Now I understand his question. All right. I didn't last time. This next one's from Moses Cho.
Hey guys, my name is Moses. Hope you guys are great. I mean, you guys are all great, but I hope you guys are doing great. I had a question for all of you guys, and that is, what is your current first aid kit situation? So we all have workshops, and whether that's a garage or a nice shop like coffee, it is... I mean, Pete, Dan, you guys have awesome shops too, but I'd say size matters. Size doesn't matter. I don't know.
Jeez.
Anyways,
Tax.
Mike's is the biggest, I think. What am I saying?
hope.
Guys, all I wanted to ask was, do you guys have a
happening?
nice
This guy needs a big travel
first
trailer
aid
turd
kit
all over him.
system?
It sounds like he's towing one.
And if you guys do, what do you guys have? What's like some of you guys'
He's running behind
most
one.
important thing
He's holding it
that you guys have in
stretched out between the truck and the trailer.
kit? Thank you guys. See you later.
That was good, Pete.
Yeah.
It still sucks that you have to be fired, though. The next one is from Toma, and it's for me, or I don't know what this is. Let's see what happens. It's 2 minutes. Holy God.
Murder.
Happy birthday on the accordion. Fantastic. This is the show intro, Toma. Just a heads up. It's fire. This is fire content.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Perfect.
I think it's your birthday this week. Oh, I just didn't fully understood the last podcast. If so, I'm really early or just really late, and I'm sorry.
Nailed it,
It's
buddy.
Thomas, by the way, from France, and I won't give my Insta again because I'm sure Pete will put it in the show notes. No? Sure? Anywho, I've got a question for you today. What is your favorite wood? Nope. No, not that one.
Favorite one. Good one.
Would you
This guy
rather
gets
have
jokes.
a table saw or a saw on a table? No, that's not funny. Here it is.
guy's
I'm
good.
currently working on my DIY dust collection system, and my budget is really tight.
$7.
And because cyclone with 100 millimeter inlet, it's 4 inches down, are
Thank
really
you.
expensive. I made my cyclone dust separator out of a big planter. And I also got a second-hand blower for 50 euros.
I've
think
had a
it's
second-hand blower
Delta
once.
portable blower, and after a quick bing, I realized it's only 500
Freaking love
CFM.
Vegas.
Knowing that the farthest tool will be 4 meters of hard PVC tubing away, it's 160 inches down. Is this blower powerful enough, or should I just get a better one? Thanks for the podcast. Bye.
I missed all. I love a little boop.
This guy's fantastic.
I love it.
This guy is such a great
I
value
missed
add.
all of the actual numbers for it, but
I don't know what he's saying.
Also,
He kept saying, he kept
secondhand blower has to be the
telling
show
me what it
title.
was.
I don't think so.
50 euro secondhand blower. This is a family show, is it?
That's why I
Come
love
on.
Denmark.
This is not a family show.
Why,
But we do.
Dan?
Yeah, why?
50 euro secondhand blowers.
I'll allow it.
They still use
I
the
thought that was
cola.
obvious.
I think that's a donut, not a form of money.
I was trying to think of Amsterdam and it came out Denmark.
Way to
Well,
make,
Denmark does also have a red light
way to
district.
make this uncomfortable, Pete.
And they also
knew
have
this.
Christiania, which is basically its own little district within Denmark where basically police and the government doesn't go. And it's essentially just a big hippie drug town and it runs on its own laws. And once in a while, there's a raid where a lot of people run away. But
Raid?
yeah, like,
There's a D?
yeah, like this is this
Bears.
is a legit place. We went there and it's like, oh, there's just hippies and drugs and crazy stuff right here in this spot. And
How
it's
long
It's like the
stay?
Titanic, but full
Like-
of
like-
bears. Semi-pro.
oh my god, so dumb. But yeah,
I'm the greatest man in the world.
Dan, if you ever travel, go check it out. You'd have a good time there. There's
Yes,
actually
Denmark.
You
there's
can't
a
take a
dude there
travel
that
trailer
has
to Denmark.
a woodworking shop there. I checked it out. When we
Not
were
with
there.
that attitude.
Pontoons.
Can you float a pontoon across the Atlantic?
Once.
I don't know. If it's cheap enough, you'll try.
Wikipedia
Pete. Yeah.
We compete. Yeah.
over here with the red light district low down.
And I gotta look it up for you, Dan. Dun, dun,
I
dun, dun.
didn't disbelieve you, man.
It's also the
totally
same
didn't.
place where they had those crazy chips that I showed you guys that one time. Like
What's
pure.
this?
Is that
Clip
okay?
button.
It's
Pure
all making
American.
sense now.
What's this clip button?
What's what button?
In the on the live, you can thumbs
Oh.
up, you can dislike, you can
Guys,
share, you can
so
clip.
let me tell you about this. I've actually been using this a bunch on other videos. You can when you hear something funny on our podcast, let's say you listen to it later in your shop, you can go, haha, that's funny. I'd love to post that or send it to someone. You can hit clip and then like choose a clip of the
Where is this button?
podcast. It's all
No
underneath
kidding.
all of our videos. It's actually underneath a lot of videos. So it's a great way to drive traffic to your
Guys,
thing.
please meme our show.
Yeah, meme our show.
Please.
Well, I don't
That would
see.
be
I don't see
so
this
good.
button.
You have to be using a computer, Dan.
I am using. What do you?
One
do
made
you
in the
think
last
this
10
is?
years.
Oh, well, you got me there.
No, it's just on the under the video, where the thumbs up is, the dislike, the share. There's a clip button.
nope,
don't have
I
that?
just got thumbs up, dislike, share, save, and 3 dots.
Oh, 3 dots is my favorite.
What browser are you on?
Chrome, like a man.
That explains it.
That's why.
That's why.
Not using Opera like a big boy, huh?
Yeah. He can't handle the Opera.
I just got rid of Netscape last week.
They turned it off in Omaha.
Did you get
last
rid
week.
of it, or did they just turn it off and then you had to
They
stop?
turned it off. They turned it off.
That board meeting? Could you, guys? We can't keep feeding Netscape out to Omaha.
We're keeping it alive for
Killing
one
us.
guy.
There's one guy. No. I don't see the clip function, but if it's there,
It's there.
everybody use it.
No,
Definitely, for sure.
I assure you, it's there.
I don't believe you, even though I brought it up. I
Okay,
don't believe
cool.
you. Pizza liar. Everyone knows that. Firefox.
That's what the Polish are known for.
Whoa!
Sausages and lying.
Whoa!
Jeez.
Oh, you
This went
cannot
right,
say
right
that.
into the paint.
Well, if you guys would ease up on the Casey's Pizza and the travel trailer jokes, I wouldn't have to go so hard into the paint. You know what I'm saying? Dolphin browser. I don't know. I don't get that joke.
Oh man, that's an old browser.
Oh, is that a real browser that was once in history, or I don't get it?
Oh, there it is.
I have a big old cupcake in the fridge with my name on it, literally. for my
Literally.
birthday.
Should put a candle on
I
it
took a
too.
bite out of it. I feel like absolute garbage.
Should put a candle on it and sing a sad happy birthday song to yourself.
Crying.
And record it.
That filter where it's just you crying. Everything's crying in it.
What's wrong? I'm happy.
Do it. Oh, do it. I'm still bummed out I didn't use that filter when I was swinging. Damn it.
When you're swinging?
Yeah, you really screwed that up.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been swinging, Dan.
The key
Just a
party.
swinging.
What?
You've never heard that song? Just
No.
swinging.
No, is that an Omaha thing?
John Anderson, swinging. Just a swinging.
No, I never heard.
Anybody
of
in the chat? Come on,
Just gonna move past this.
come on.
thing.
You've all
Nope.
you've all
You've all heard
that.
this song, this highly referenceable song, coming in swinging.
Nope. No. You're not getting back
Wow.
up.
Wow.
Okay.
Have you seen that TikTok?
Wow.
Wow. It's Chris Walken and Luke Wilson.
Oh yeah, versus Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Wow.
that.
Oh, Wilson. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
TikTok
sorry, I was
references.
looking through some
Shows fire.
photos because I was trying to find you this wood shop that I looked at in Denmark, and I went down a rabbit hole because I saw a photo of this.
Was it in the hippie district?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and I walked in there. I'm like, "Can I look around?" And
Nice.
he's like, "Whatever you want, man." I'm
Thank
like,
you, Route
"Cool."
76.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. So in Denmark, in Europe, they have a miter saw table saw combo machine from DeWalt.
Tell me more. I'm listening.
And if this thing was sold in the US, like every
Everyone
hobbyist
would be
shop would
dead.
have this. Actually, it's pretty solid. So what it is a miter saw.
I bet it's so
And
good.
then you lock the blade down through the table.
Right, and then you
it
flip it
flips
over.
around, and it's a regular table saw.
Right.
With no deflection, Mike.
I bet it's
perfect.
so good. I bet it's super accurate.
Listen,
Oh, you
if
have to
this
Make
thing- if
so
this
many
thing was
farmhouse tables
sold-
out of that thing.
I
It'd be
know.
How am I
That's
going to
what I'm
buy this? How am I going to buy this? I don't have Denmark money.
You don't have
What is
rubles?
this?
It's a crawler. It's a Denmarkian crawler. Everyone knows.
I like how the photos don't even show it flipped upside down as a table saw. So it's lame. But yeah, it's pretty like weird. I saw it in action. I'm like, why does this do the two things? This is weird. But yeah,
Why
Europe's
does
got cool
this
stuff.
do the two things?
Why does it do the two things? It just should do one thing. That's it. Who's gonna be flip top? It's basically a flip
Interesting.
top table saw. This one might be the wrong model because it's not showing the table saw action. But yeah, it's weird. Anyways, enough.
Yeah,
of
it probably cuts pallets with extreme accuracy.
That's what I'm
I
saying. Like
agree.
if this thing was available in the US, it would be in every like startup hobbyist shop. Just like the regular DeWalt saw is.
All I know is
This is
those
weirder.
when you have two machines in one, that's when you know you've made a good machine.
Yeah.
Those are always the good ones.
hammer, jointer, planer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
super.
That's
No one ever
yeah.
ends up selling those and going to two separate units. You never hear those stories nonstop.
No. Where do they all end up? Who's just got like a warehouse
You know what?
collecting them, you know?
Some
Speaking
dude
of-
in,
Like a
in
real big fan.
super North Jersey.
It's his Beanie Babies.
He just has piles of hammer joiners.
I'll show him one day. I do have to say they got one thing right, which was 10 inches on a joiner. Giggity. Like a 10-inch joiner should be a thing. Just
What?
it would be nice. Anyways,
Eight, you need a little bit more than 8, but 12 is just too much for you. It's going to touch the cervix, so I want 10.
I don't have room for a 12-inch joiner, Michael.
I use a 12-inch joiner on my cervix.
I don't like it when it touches the cervix.
2 is better than 1 in all cases.
Not
in all cases.
It takes 2 to make a thing go right. If there's anything I learned
heard.
from the
Wow.
90s.
What about left?
It takes lefty to make a thing go right.
Yeah, we could ask Lefty. We have a direct line.
Lefty to make a thing go right.
Man, I haven't talked to that guy much lately. I miss that guy. He's a good dude.
You guys remember him? Ah,
Nah.
such a good dude.
When he used to go to work.
2 girls, 1 cut. He went this year.
2 girls, 1 cut.
Well, we should probably do the
That
podcast.
saw actually makes me. It reminds me that I want a radial arm saw in my shop
Man,
someday.
I want one so bad. Did you guys know
I
Christian?
see-
Do you know Christian Sapp?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah. Anyway, Christian. Christian's selling his whole shop because he got into PA school,
Yeah.
physician's assistant.
Oh, is he
so he's
still selling his stuff? I
while he
thought it
goes-
was all gone already.
No, he hasn't gotten rid of all. I think I'm gonna buy his saw stop. And have a
A dueling station?
dado saw.
A
Yeah, I think I'm
dado
gonna have
saw.
a dado saw set up on the other side. That's why I want a radial arm saw, but like Christian kind of wants to. He's really pushing to try to keep it like to people he knows,
Yeah, which is
And I
great
could use
for
it.
you.
It's good price.
I mean, I thought you honestly bought out a bunch of his stuff already because I just assumed everything was gone.
I haven't. I went through the list and really a lot of it didn't make sense. But I think I'm going to pick up one of his extractors and some of his hand tools. But a lot of it's super parody for me. Like we have a lot of the same stuff, or
Yeah.
it's like a step down from what I've already got, kind of thing. So
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the radial arm saw just for dados, like that guy from
Exactly.
Dusty Lumber Co.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, or
he makes me want to have
Frank
a
Howarth. Frank Howarth.
Frank
makes me
Howarth.
wanna-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a couple. He's got like 2 or
Yeah.
3, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got it
On
set
the
up.
same like bench.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You don't have to
I think
raise
it's
your
just 2, but yeah.
hand for the question. Just ask it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just-
can do
Yes,
that.
you in the back.
Is it gonna do
Go
the
ahead.
thing?
But yeah,
It didn't.
but yeah, our radial arm saw just for dados, man. That would be
cool.
that'd be nice. But the other thing is with the back-to-back saws, obviously that's super bougie and completely unnecessary. And it's more I'm trying to keep it like in the family with Christian saw kind of a thing. Like it's more than I want to spend in this scenario for sure.
I think you can connect them too. Put them in the same line.
Well, what I was going to do is separate them by about 2 feet and then put like a spacer in between them, like a piece of wood, so I can just slide them back and forth. Because I mean, the
like a
longest thing I ever
little
cut is
table
like,
with melamine or
like
something.
a tiny outfit.
So,
Yeah. I was going to make it like perfectly level because like the longest stuff I ever cut is maybe 10 foot, So I don't need them to be like, I could have them be a few feet apart from each other and it'd be plenty of length. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rural
I'm doing.
I can't say those 2 words together.
Rural
Rural
Alabama.
Alabama saw.
Yeah, it broke me for a
There we
little bit.
The new CNC has a
Yeah,
vacuum
they
bed,
usually
yeah.
sell pretty cheap too.
Yeah, they
but
do.
it's just you have to dedicate a lot of space to them. I feel like so.
For what?
Radial arm saws.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make a pretty decent sized tabletop for them, and you always see them sold without without the tables and stuff like
Makers Camp. If you have a room, can others sleep on the floor and they don't get charged?
I mean, you can do whatever you want at Maker's
You can
Camp.
do whatever you want, I think, as long as you pay for the room. I
No
mean,
one's
there's
gonna be
it's like the
checking.
Wild
Yeah,
West.
it's
Yeah.
it's-
The only
yeah,
person who's going to
it's
check
the
on
Wild
your
West.
room is the raccoons.
Yeah, and the cockroaches. And Dan,
right.
can you please try to read that statement that John Grubb wrote?
Rural juror.
John,
love
rural
that show.
juror.
30
Rural.
Rock's so good.
Sounds like you're chewing taffy.
Yeah, the vacuum. It's 2 vacuum pumps for the Smart Shop too. They're both going outside. I'm going to build a
But you can
little,
also do zones,
a little
right?
enclosure.
So it's 2 pumps, but it's different zones, so you can do.
Yeah, but it's zoned, but you still have 2 pumps that you have to put into
Oh,
place.
so they
they're
both have to
zoned.
run at the same time.
I don't know if they both have to run at the same time, but they still exist. Like you can't just like, oh, I'm not using this one, so it no longer is a space hog. They're huge. They take up like really big footprints. Like they're like it's like a 3 foot by 3 foot space it occupies, and there's 2 of them. So I got to build like an outdoor shed for them, like with just like a lean-to.
Is that just
because
for
these
the
are 9
5x10?
horsepower motors?
Holy crap! There's gonna be so much heat.
The 5x10, yeah, and the 5x12. The 5x10 and 5x12, and the 5x12 is harder to do because it has to have a special frame made. So anyway,
your
I'm gonna
current
pour a
one would
slab
only do
for
one pump, right? Like your current machine.
Yeah, the 4x8 would only need it uses one vacuum pump. Actually, I think Jake has the vacuum. Oh, that's why he's saying that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jake, Jake can confirm he has the one with the vacuum pump.
It sucks.
Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, it was it'll need 2. And so the spindle is 13 horsepower, and each of the blowers, the vacuum blowers is or pumps is 9 horsepower each.
Damn. Jeez.
So and I have to run a big air system for it because there's pneumatics all over it. So there's a pneumatic bait for the boot. The dust boot has a pneumatic to raise up and go up and down. And then the pistons, there's like pistons that pop up for alignment. Because you like, if you put like a sheet of plywood on there, it has like 3 pistons that come up. So you can put them into a corner, and then you turn on the vacuum bed and it holds them down, and then the pistons go down. And then you can cut around that.
It's those little alignment pistons.
Yeah, they're alignment pistons, but they run off pneumatics. Yes. And then there's air going to the bit for cooling, and all kinds of stuff. So
damn.
Anyway,
that's gonna be a whole fucking setup just for that.
Yeah, it's 80 amps for that.
What?
And then
wait,
yeah,
80 amps for the entire CNC?
Mm-hmm. Because it's 2 9 horsepower, but they're 3-phase, so it has to be on a inverter or a converter. I can't remember if it's inverter or converter, but it's on a VFD. So I could run a rotary like phase converter in there, but it takes a lot of amps. Yeah, it's gonna run a lot of amps.
Holy smokes! What do you have to the shop?
So that will be for
200 or 100. You got 200 to the shop, right?
I have 200 in the shop.
Damn. Yeah, I guess you can handle it then.
So
damn.
Yeah, I can. And the new flattener only takes like 60 or 40 amps, so that'll be fine. But
did anybody else hear that?
Yeah, it was Emma
I heard
me. She forgot.
The 80s were calling, I guess. So.
Okay.
I think it's Rue McClanahan from Golden Girls calling right now. I got to get this.
Why's my hair standing straight up? Oh, well. Got shocked.
Because you're looking fly.
Thanks.
Are you currently on the clock right now?
Technically, yes. Hence the non-alcoholic beers.
Ugh.
That wasn't a work call. That was a Emma call.
Oh.
So I think in the new room, in the new building, I think I'm going to put either the T-Flux 5, which I think that's the route I'm going to go because I'm not going to have to deal with. That doesn't have HEPA. That has like the 1 micron, but I'm not really worried about HEPA in there. It's like going to be big chips flying off stuff. It's the CNC and the slab flattener. So anyways, yeah, it takes a lot of power. It's pricey.
Damn.
But the CNC is going to be a few months back. Oh, sorry. I'm boring, Dan. No. Let's jump into the show. No, I get it.
Wait, is it like, is the CNC delayed or whatever? Or like you're just
No, I just don't,
okay.
I can't, I just don't need to like rush into that right this minute. I mean, there is, so all that Brusso hardware I just bought is for a specific job. I told you guys about that Monopoly board thing, right?
Yeah, finally happening.
Yeah.
That's happening, yeah. So that's happening. There's 55 of them we're doing. But also...
It's the 55 sets that you bought.
Yes, but also the grounding boxes are going to be really, really nuts here in a few months. So, anyway, sorry. Let's get out of here. We'll talk about it later.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you all next week. We'll see some of you tomorrow.
See you guys.
What's tomorrow?
What's happening tomorrow?
It's nothing. I'm trolling.
You're a troll.
People are gonna be like, "What
you trolled me?
Who are you guys hanging out with?
Do I have an obligation tomorrow? What? Oh God.
Yeah, we were doing that little outreach.
Yeah.
To woodworkers in Florida.
Woodworkers in Denmark.
Because nobody wants to go visit them because it's too hot. So we're doing a little Zoom call. Okay. Love you, Florida. Anywho, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.